Hi everyone, hope you're well. I'm just trying to see whether we can go live on my personal page as well, so hopefully that's going to work, but it doesn't seem like it wants to play games with me. Might be the internet connection maybe on Facebook on my laptop, but let's lower down the music and the background. Bit of chill out music. Bit overcast here today actually. If anyone's watching, can you please let me know that you can hear me while we try and do this going live on the Facebook. Here we go. Looks like we're live on my stream, my personal page as well. So welcome everyone to Social Media Day today. All around the world, everyone's celebrating or talking about social media. So I thought, well, why not do a live video from here? I'd like to have said, well, it is sunny, but a bit more overcast than normal. Not quite clear blue sky that I think maybe some of you may be having there in England or wherever you're watching this stream from. So I thought I'd do this Saturday. So not sure how many of you probably going to be more importantly out in the garden, maybe enjoying the warm sunny weather, or if you're in Malta down by the beach maybe somewhere. But it's like a bank holiday weekend here in Malta, because they had a feast. It's a national holiday yesterday, so a lot of people tend to go away for the weekend. So the beaches probably will be really, really packed. So hence we've decided to stay in today and do bits around the flat and the apartment and enjoy our roof terrace as well, which you can see some of the background there, and just chilling out on the roof rather than joining the hundreds of people out there on the beach. So we'll save that maybe for tomorrow afternoon. Hit the sea, I think, definitely. So anyway, so I just thought I would share some. This is a Q&A session, so if anyone wanted them to share any questions or ask any questions, then please feel free to do so. I'm going to be monitoring the feed so I can see whether I've got any comments. If you are here, please can you let me know that you can hear me clearly as well, please. That'd be really useful to know that I'm not just talking to myself. Hello Pele, how are you? Hope you're well there in England. How's Saturday up there in sunny England, sunny London, Pele? Could you just let me know that you can hear me? That'd be fantastic if you could. Then that way I know I'm not just talking and people aren't be able to hear me. Just say yes, that'd be fantastic, so I can see whether who is here and who isn't, and I'll try and see if I can reply and type at the same time as well. Let's see, can you hear me out there? So I've just posted that on my MC Square page. I just went to tap on my screen now. Let's just type on here, can you hear me? Out there. Let's have a look. Okay, let's post that. Okay, brilliant. So how is life with you? Dan Knowlton joining us, fantastic. So okay, so Mara's just letting me know. Hi Dan, how are you? Hope you're well. I know the weather in England is lovely, but let's have a look. Let's compare some weather for temperatures, I suppose. So you are very lucky out in London, I tell you at the moment. It's 27 degrees according to my phone here, which must be scorching hot and not very, very pleasant. Mr. Giller, how are you? Hope you're well. So yeah, whereas here it's 28 degrees, which is quite hot as well, but you're just as hot, but got a lovely little breeze keeping us cool as well. So just for your own purposes, Mr. Giller, just while you're watching, I did put my clothes on because I was on here earlier on, just sunbathing out on the roof, but I thought just for the live I better put some clothes on, otherwise Mr. Giller will be commenting in some way or another. So what are you all up to anyway this Saturday? Dan, where are you? What are you doing? Neil, where are you? Walking your dog probably? I'm talking to two screens here because on my phone I'm talking on my MC Square page and I'm going live on my personal page as well, just to be able to record this, because that's one thing that I personally also have a battle with myself in terms of social media. You can't hear me. Okay, right. Well, that's good. Thank you very much, Neil. Thank you for letting me know. Let's have a look. Mic should be on. I'm glad you told me that, Neil. Can you hear me now at all? Let's have a look where we've got on here. Can you hear me now, Neil? Let's have a look. Technical difficulties, obviously. Can you hear me? Let's just put... Let me know if you can hear me, Neil. If not, I'll probably switch off, maybe take that off there. Can you hear me now? Let's see whether we can use the actual PC mic. That might make a difference. So let's have a look. Can you hear me? Try again, Mr. C. Okay, can you hear me now? Just having a few technical difficulties. That's it. Okay, good, Mr. We're on there, so we can get rid of this one microphone, and hopefully people on the other one can hear me, because that should be all live and good anyway. So let's have a look. Hopefully that should be working on the other one as well. So Mr. Giller, where are you today, this sunny Saturday? Up in London as well, I hear. So as I was saying, it's social media day, and I'm here in Malta, working on holiday trip really, this time of year. Earliest I've probably been to for a holiday. So that's great, he can hear me, that's the most important thing. Look, all these referral slips flying around from my notes. So I mean, we're not talking about that, we're not talking about referrals, and today we're talking about social media, because it's social media day today, 2018. Sorry if I've lost you earlier on from Dan and Panay. Hopefully you can hear me now. We've switched microphone to the microphone of the PC. So social media day today, so I thought, why not do a Q&A session trying to help you, help businesses capitalize and maximize the opportunities that are out there for us on social media. So if you've got any questions, please ask them. No question is wrong, no question is silly. If I can help you in any sort of way, I'd love to be able to do that. And please feel free to share this live. Get some of your friends or people that you know maybe might be interested in hearing more about social media, or maybe have been struggling recently, or more importantly, not getting the returns on their investment of time. Because at the end of the day, social media does take time. We've got to understand that. So it's no use doing it if you're not getting something out of it. It's my opinion anyway. So if you've got any questions to do for your own businesses, social media, or maybe an organisation that you belong to as well, we've got experience in working with organisations as well, that I'd love to be able to share some tips and advice for you to help you earn more money out of it, I suppose, is the key thing. But I've got some few things anyway that I wanted to share with you and talk to you about it anyway. So in the meantime, so let's kick off with that until hopefully we'll get some questions coming through. I'm sure Mr. Giller will have a question or two to ask. Let me just type this. Have you got any questions? Neil Giller. If we spell his name right, then it will come up properly, won't it? There we go. Okay, so and let's see whether we've got anyone view on the MC Square page. And so that's what I was talking about actually earlier on, because I'm doing this live feed both from my personal page, so looking at you directly there, and also from my MC Square page, and we've got people joining us now as well, which is great. And this is a battle that I have with myself and my team as well, because you want to try and... Hi Shirin, how are you? Hope you're well. You want to try and use your business brand, if you are, it depends on what you do obviously, but you want to try and grow your business as well, and expose your business as well by doing your Facebook lives from your business, which is really what is recommended. But at the same time, you get more of a reach on your personal page. I know that I'm going to have more interaction probably initially. Hi Carmel, how are you? Hope you're well. On my personal page. So is that battle, where do you do it? So hence what I'm doing is I'm going to do both. bit of an experiment as well, so I can see where I get the more questions, where I get the more interaction. And the reason why I wanted you should do it on your business page is, and here's one tip, the reason why you do it on your business page, you can then repurpose that video. Okay, you can actually use that whether it's on your Facebook, whether it's on your Instagram account, whether it's on your YouTube, whether it's on your website as well. But more importantly, what you can do is look at data and stats. Look and see how many people are watching it, how long for. You can also then look at, in terms of building an audience that you can then retarget when you're doing specific adverts, etc. What if you are your business? That's a very good question. Let me take your first one, Neil. Okay, so let me take your first one. Most sell before they jar. How do you feel about that? 100% against it, Neil. It is unbelievable that people think that people are going to buy from someone because they post regularly on Facebook. Sell. It just does not work at all. Who would buy from anyone when they just meet them or just hear them anyway for the first time? So, I have a glass. I don't need it because I'm not reading at the moment. Who would buy from someone that they haven't built that relationship with? So, biggest thing I would make a suggestion to is you have to first build your credibility online. You have to show how much you care, your knowledge, your credibility about a specific subject that you have. So build that up first. Then you may, but again, I'm very cautious about that in terms of selling direct. Very rarely do I do that. I will give more. Neil, you and I know how we talk in terms of give as give. You say give as give. I say give as give continually, because the more you give, the more you get. And it's the same thing when you apply that process to social media. Just give lots of content, share lots of tips as well. I think in the original post that I put on my MC Square page, we've given away some top tips in terms of how to increase engagement. So have a look at those. That was just a little short video that the team pulled together for me. So thanks Shirin and Tadwa for doing that. And then send them to download things. Build that relationship first, okay? Then you might, in the long term, you might earn the respect and ability to maybe then do a promotion at some point, at any one point maybe in the future. So 100% my view, Neil, is that you should not sell directly, okay? Especially when you're just doing it on your personal page. So build up credibility. On the flip side, okay, then obviously businesses are on social media for business purposes. But build that relationship first and the credibility. And then one of the key things that I wanted to talk about today, and whether it's a personal brand, because you asked me about what if your business is your brand, Neil, which is a lot of personal branding now coming up. Hi Mark, hi Alex, a few more people joining us. So yes, you are your business, and it's great to get a face and a personality to the business as well. So same thing applies though. You still should not just sell directly on Facebook, but you could still have a brand page. Now the reason why I say that, Neil, is you've got to be careful, because, and I have seen and heard experiences of small to medium-sized businesses that have used their personal page as a business page to promote a business, okay, and Facebook have closed that down. So all the relationships that you may have built, all the friends that you've built on that page, okay, they could close you down if you're using it for business. And that's where you're using it purely for business, okay? Whereas I know what your brand, Neil, it's all about what you can offer people, the relationships that you can build up with people, the BNI relationships, how you want to help people as well. So I think, yes, there's an element of that, because you're just giving general tips and advice, your quotes of the day, which are great. So I think that's fine. It's not a problem whatsoever. But what you're missing out on is also some data to be able to then find out, well, who is actually interested? How long are people watching my video for? How can I retarget those people in terms of an audience when you come to do some Facebook advertising? Because we need to do that. And if you are not doing any Facebook advertising or Instagram advertising, then you are missing out a huge amount there. Because I've said this so many times in terms of the stats available. Yes, we know there are 2.1 billion users on Facebook, which is great, and that's why we should be on it. However, only 2% of your followers are actually going to see all of your posts that you're posting from your business page. Okay, so you've got to be clear. You're fighting against a big audience. When you hit them there, if they're interested in your stuff, then yeah, great, fantastic. But it's a challenge. Hence, you also need to be doing some advertising on Facebook and Instagram, and doing it right as well, making sure that you are hitting the right target audience. It's your creative content, the right content to engage with people. What is your objective of the advert? Is it about driving traffic to a website? Is it driving to a specific landing page? Is it you want people to connect with you with Messenger? Now that's really, really important. That really, really is growing as well. And if you haven't started thinking about using Messenger, then you really, really need to be doing that as well. That is why I recommend you to be using your Facebook business page, which is that page that I'm looking up there, as opposed to that page there, which is my personal page. But I can tell you now, and I share my figures, I know I've only got 1 or 2 people viewing the video on my business page, whereas on my personal page, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 or 6 people on here. Okay, so there is a difference. But all I'm saying, and Neil, for you specifically, is do a mix of the two. Create. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hope you're well. And this is interesting because this is how good Facebook is. Okay, so what you put into your post as well, and where you've been having more engagement recently, determines who is actually coming on board in your Facebook Live as well. What I'm noticing now is that majority of the people that are coming on my Facebook Live on my personal page are a lot of people in Malta. Now, is that because I've typed in that I'm in Malta? I've put Social Media Day live Q&A from Malta, and please ask your questions. I did a similar one on my business page as well. But I'm getting more people from Malta watching this than I am on my business page from anywhere else as well. So it's just quite interesting. You need to also be, and what I didn't do, silly boy Michael, is how to get more attention on your Facebook Live, okay, is in the post itself, okay, and maybe let's do that now with but you can't really do that easily, is use your emojis. Use emojis in your post that you can when you're promoting the page, the live, and also the post of when you are actually live. Hi Tara, how are you? All the way, are you back in America now, or are you still in the UK? Let us know. Type in where you are. Yeah, UK or USA. Chris, are you in Malta at the moment still? I'm assuming you're in Malta as well. Neil, where are you? Sunny England, sunny London, But yeah, please do interact. Let me know where are you viewing or watching us, and if you have any questions on social media, please feel free to ask them. Minnesota, fantastic. We met some people many years ago from Minnesota on a cruise, and in fact we built a relationship up with them, and they actually came to stay with us for a little while. This is going back actually it was the millennium, year 2000. Actually, lovely people, nice people from Minnesota, Tara, just like you. Okay, so please ask any questions that you may have. Are you using social media, Chris? I don't know whether you use it, social media for your business or not. Interesting to know how do you use it. Hi Timmy, how are you? Again, this is just proving my point. Majority of people that are coming on are from Malta, that are joining us, and America as well, which is great. So yeah, please ask any questions that you may have. Now, let me give you some information, which is really hot news, or I don't know whether you'll have known about this or not, but really, really important. Facebook have introduced what's called Facebook ad transparency. So, as individuals, any of us, we can go into a company's business page, okay? So you could go into my MC Square page and you could have a look at any of the Facebook adverts that I have got live at the moment, okay? So you can use this both not just from a personal point of view to see what, if you're on, maybe you know that a specific brand offers does lots of offers and does promotional posts for that or ads, but you may not be seeing them for whatever reason or another. You could go onto that company's Facebook page and you can view any of the live ads that they have. So you can make sure that you're not missing out on these specific offers that they may have as well. So that's a really, it's a new thing that Facebook have rolled out. And if you wanted to find out more about that, I've just got the URL that you'd need to type in. So I'm going to let's type it in. So it's www, that's where Michael needs his glasses. I'm waiting for my new Very vocals to come, courtesy of Tuaco Opticians, that I've just ordered from Valletto Immorta, because I lost my other ones. And so let me just type in the URL that you can actually go to have a look at any facebook.com/, okay, then you put the page name. Okay, so where I'm putting page name is that's where you type in the page name, and then you type in ads as well. So, and I better put in here, replace the name, replace username with actual Facebook page you are interested in. Try that out, see what ads you get to see, okay, and find out and see what they're advertising. Are you missing a specific post, an offer maybe? Hi Michael, how are you? Now the other way to look at this in terms of being able to see other companies' Facebook ads is you could go and look at your competitors. What are they doing? What are they advertising that maybe you're missing out on, or maybe you hadn't even thought of? They may be launching a new product. So could you use it that way? I'm not saying to do that, but I think it's an opportunity to keep your eye on what your competitors are doing, in my opinion, is also very important, because especially if you know that they are active on social media, or maybe you're just starting out, maybe you're just starting to dabble on social media advertising itself. So could be a good way, before you start doing your own bits, go and see what your competitors are doing as well. So I hope that's useful, and Facebook are rolling that out now. You should be able to have access to that. And why should he be advertising? Okay, so it's quite simple. There are 80 million active business pages around the world. 80 million Facebook business pages. So I have MC Square Marketing. You may have your own business page as well. So there's 80 million of us that are active throughout the world. However, and this is the most important thing, there are only 6 million of those people that are actually advertising on Facebook. So you've got an opportunity here. People think that, okay, there's lots of noise, your ads aren't being seen, but if only 6 million of those people are using Facebook advertising, then surely that's an opportunity for you to stand out and for you to be able to have your ads seen more, especially maybe if you're in a niche area, or you've got a very targeted niche audience as well. So I think you need to be clear that you have to be using Facebook advertising. And if it's done properly, you can really get some good returns on your investment. We're achieving some great stuff for some of our clients. Some for large budgets, some for small budgets of just £50. How would you like a spend of £50 and getting the return on investment of £795 worth of revenue from that £50? Revenue they would not have had we not placed that advert for them. Okay, so you need to be doing it, but make sure you're doing it right. Don't waste your money. You need to know how to build your target audience, how to look at retargeting as well. So be careful, and you don't have to spend fortunes. Look, the way I when I work with our MC Square clients, what I say to them is, look, start off low. Let's start maybe spending a minimum of, say, £100 a month. Really, you should be thinking of that sort of figure. And then if we're spending £100, but you're generating that £800 or whatever, then as long as you're making money, then you invest more, because you put a bigger budget, your return's going to be far greater as well. So that's what I say anyway. Let's have a look. Tara's asked a question. Tara, I've wondered about the value and ROI on ads, but it sounds like visibility is part of it. You're right. Tara, the ads that you do also shouldn't just be about selling. So your ads, you can also use the ads to build up your following, your likes on your business page, especially if you're just starting. So I would be recommending that because if we go back to that 2% figure that I quoted earlier on, so if you only 2% of your audience are seeing you, you then definitely need to build your audience. But the more you build your audience, your following, the likes on your page, then the greater number of people that are actually going to see your posts organically. Okay, so my recommendation to the business is always that you need to apply some budget for your increasing your likes. Okay, and again, be targeted though. Don't just do a shotgun approach. Okay, because I say this always to the clients whenever I have a new client on board for the first time. I say to them, do you want numbers or do you want real people that are following you and liking the posts that you're putting out there? Because if you want numbers, we can go and spend £50 and we can get you hundreds and thousands of likes, but they're not going to be people that are going to be engaging with you at all. Okay, they're going to be in the Far East and where you're definitely not your target market. So I always say, let's be targeted, let's grow. My priority always to try and grow organically, but I do realize, and I explain to our clients, that you can't rely totally on that. So you do have to allocate a small amount of budget, even if it's maybe £1 a day. Okay, £1 a day, £30 or £31 a month, just to grow your audience. Okay, do that. Again, you can be targeted, and there's different ways of doing things to obviously improve the results, the ROI that you have. But it's a great opportunity that people really should to exploit and do. So my voice is going dry. I'm going to get a drink. Just bear with me. And I think it'd be rude to have water while you're on holiday. So cheers, everyone. So there we go. There we go. A nice bit of cheers, everyone. That's better. Can't beat a drink while you're doing a bit of live. In fact, I enjoyed. I did a training session recently for BNI. I don't know whether you saw that, and we broke off halfway. And we had Prosecco at tea time as well as part of the training. And from now on, I think I'm now going to be making sure that I have Prosecco at all my training workshops that I deliver, whether they're MC Square ones or whether they're BNI ones. And my wife's just looking at me and saying, hello, what are you talking about? So, yes, it was great fun. People loved it. And it was a great way to have a break. You know, why just have tea and coffee when you can have Prosecco? Cheers. And anyway, I really should be on holiday, so why not? Your favourite, is it? Fantastic, Tara. Next time you're back in the UK, we'll make sure that at conference we'll have a glass or two of Prosecco there as well. So still not many people seeing us on my business page, okay? But a lot more on my personal page. So going back to the advertising on Facebook. So why we need to do that, okay? And have a look at your favourite pages or your competitors' pages and see what they're doing advertising-wise. You'll only be able to see their current ads, okay? You won't be able to see any old or previous ads. It's only what's current now. You won't be able to see any of their stats, unfortunately. Wow, that would be amazing if we could see the stats as well. But yeah, you can't. But you'll be able to see what countries they're promoting it in as well. So I think that again, if your business is international, you would be able to possibly see that. And just do a quick shout out here as well now for Tommy, and I can't find his card details, and that's really annoyed me. Tommy is a great guy that I met at my BNI Members Day conference in Dublin about 3-4 weeks ago, and he was coming to Malta and wanted to know whether there's any Malta directors in the room there. And Jackie Bartlett introduced me to him, and he was coming to Malta, and coincidentally he was here at the same time as I was earlier on in the week, and he wanted to build his connections up in Malta as well and build relationships. And he wanted to offer businesses or my contacts, my clients in Malta, free testimonial videos. So I tried to see how can I help him. Neil, thanks very much. Thanks, MC. I got white bits that need browning. You got white bits that need browning. I'm sure you have, Mr. Giller. Thanks. I will enjoy my holiday. You carry on, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. Feel free to share this with anyone you think that might be interested in this. So I'm going to carry on just talking about these. So Tommy, you may have met Tommy maybe in Dublin, Neil, but great guy starting up in videography. And so he said, look, I'd love to be able to offer some free video testimonies to your clients while we're here, so I can then introduce them to people more in Malta. So we met up, we went to a BNI meeting on Wednesday. We had one day available of shooting before he went away on the Thursday. Went to BNI meeting, met a couple of people there, went one of my clients, did three video testimonials after the meeting. Also introduced them to the owner of BNI here in Malta. He had a good long chat with them. Then the next day we did another video testimonial. Tommy is brilliant. He's so helpful, and in fact I'm going to tag him into this after this video finishes, just so that he gets some recognition. Because if you want any testimonial videos, please you've got to speak to Tommy. He's based in Yorkshire, just outside Leeds. But I think he travels, like I said, he's travelling to Malta. Well, he's happy to come out here. He's not silly like me. We'd much rather be working in this sort of weather. And in fact, we know it's getting hotter. That haze is clearing now, and it's getting warmer and warmer and sunnier. So I will tag him in there. And please look up, even if you just look up his Facebook page and like it, that would be amazing. He would be so pleased if you could do that. So that'd be great. So that's Tommy in terms of video marketing and testimonial videos specifically. So the other thing I need to talk to you about, Instagram. Are you using Instagram? Because if you're not, I'm going to type in this in there. Instagram. Is it the new Facebook for Facebook? Now, does that make sense? Instagram... let's edit that, shall we, Michael? So we type that out. Let's see whether we can edit that. Where were we? Okay, so I'll edit that later. But Instagram is growing huge. So if you're not using it, I really encourage you to be doing that. Mari's just looking at the Prosecco's virtually finished. I'm sure there'll be another bottle in the fridge, Mari. So Instagram's huge. And the message that I was trying to put out there, hi Russell, how are you? Hope you're well. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So is Instagram going to be the next Facebook? If that makes sense. Because it's growing and growing. The amount of followers that are on Instagram now, people that are using it is immense. Got some stats here. So, where are we? Okay, so we've got 1 billion active users, monthly active users. Okay, so 1 billion users. 300 million stories are being posted daily. 300 million stories on Instagram every day. It's huge. It's growing. Even I'm starting to do a little bit more now. My team kept on telling me, Michael, we need to do more stories. And you're right. The guys have been right. We have to do more. And people are looking at their quick little snapshots of what you're doing, etc. In the US, again, some of the figures that I'm just quoted here, on average, okay, Instagram users in the US are spending, let me give you the other figures the other way around. In 2017, last year, September, they were spending on average 29 minutes per day on Instagram. This year, that is now gone up to 55 minutes per day on Instagram, time that they're spending on Instagram. So it is growing. So people say, well, it's mail for the creative industry, people that got lovely things, because yes, it's all about photography, beautiful, great images. But I'd get on there, see how you can make it work for your business, because that audience is growing and growing. They're continually adding things to it as well. Hi Martin, I hope you're well. So make sure that you, number one, even if you're not planning to go on Instagram now, go to Instagram and secure your intellectual identity or property, and secure the name for your page before somebody else takes it. So just do that, please. If there's anything you do from today, go onto Instagram, get the name of your business, and secure that. Even if you don't use it, just set it up. You may be 100% pleased by doing that in the future. What other stats did I have? No more stats, but what other stuff are they doing? Instagram have introduced IGTV. I suppose the competition against the competition against against YouTube. Okay, so they're trying to get that business as well. I've got a page coming up, a question coming up on my business page here. Let's have a look. Can they be on Instagram and Facebook? And can they be on Instagram and Facebook? You can't do both, can you? You can be. You can definitely have an Instagram account and a Facebook account, definitely, and I'd thoroughly recommend it. You can also now link you can also post just from Instagram and it goes direct to your Facebook business page or your personal page. But you can also now post on Facebook, and that will automatically go onto your Instagram account, which is relatively new. So that's only just being rolled out. That's only for one image though, and it's not for video or multiple images, although I'm sure that will come out soon as well. I'll add IG to my personal. Definitely, Tara, really make sure that you do that, because it's growing, and you'll see from BNI that we're doing that more from BNI UK and Ireland as well. We're starting to use Instagram quite a bit more as well. The key thing, if you're going to use Instagram, it is all about images, okay? Great, fantastic images. Use the different filters. You need to do all the hashtags. If you go onto my MC Square page, the guys, we did a short little video in terms of, I think it was 10 tips to get better engagement on Instagram. Scroll through, there's a post there, and if not, I'll try and add the link later on to the stream as well for you. But there's a few tips on how to really maximize Instagram. The other thing that they're doing on Instagram is conscious of saying quite a bit today, so I need to slow down. That's when I say a lot. When I speak too quickly, I need to speak slower. Okay. Tara, you do occasionally, but not regularly or with focus. Yeah, definitely. As you said, build that into your strategy, Tara, and think of how you can use it. Think and find out what your hashtags will be for your business. Try and find some unique ones, which will be useful, but also the more common ones in your industry, depending on what you're trying to offer to clients. And I talked about IGTV, which is more about long form video as well. But also I saw a lot of the stuff that I find out, again, this news, we keep up to date with all the different channels, is the guru of Facebook, I suppose, Mari Smith. If any of you are not following her, please, I thoroughly recommend you to go and see her page. Keep up to date with the latest interesting news from her as well. So some of these are thanks to us keeping in touch with Mari, and I've had the pleasure of meeting her a few times at Social Media Marketing World for the last 3 or 4 years out in San Diego. A huge conference that I attend every year to make sure that we keep one step ahead of the game. And the other thing on Instagram, that's right, on Instagram stories, that they're adding music facility as well. This has not been rolled out to everybody yet, so I don't know whether you've got it. I haven't got it definitely as yet, but they're adding music facilities onto your stories as well, which I think that'd be quite good, rather than just having you can do the video or the picture, but you'll be able to add I would imagine that it will be royalty free music that you can use. But again, and talking about that, maybe I talk about this all the time about video, and the power and the importance of video marketing on social media is crucial. Okay, so what you need to be doing is making sure you're producing, however short or long videos. A live video is great, amazing. That's what Facebook wants us all to be doing, but more on business page for your business. That's what they love. Okay, but where was I going? Videos, yes. You need to be producing some short little snippet videos, and what we use, and I'm going to put the link in here into my stream here later on, is a software called Wave. It's a paid software, but it's great, and the reason why it's great, there is on there you will find, and don't just go to wave.com, because I'll send you a link and you'll be able to get a discount rate as well when you purchase it. So hold fire there, then all start typing Facebook, wave.com, etc. I will send you the link, which will give you a discount for that. On Wave, you then have already done for you video. You type in your category, the industry that you're in, and you'll find short and some longer form videos on there, as well as some great royalty-free music as well, which we just love. And some of the videos we've produced for our clients have been really well received by them and their followers as well, and got us great engagement on their posts. So thoroughly recommend you to do that, and I will add that to the feed for you. It's paid, but trust me, I believe, and the team find it it's definitely worth using. Tara, have you got any questions? I know Neil's asked a few questions there. And let's just have a look and see who else is online. Let's see. Martin, how are you using social media so far? Let's have a look. We've answered Neil's questions. Okay, let's have a look. Kevin, any questions from you? I'm conscious of time and don't want to keep you all here too long. You're probably out in the sun as well. And Timmy, any questions from you? Let's have a look. Who else? Alex, how are you up in London? Mark, are you well? Hope you are. If anyone's got any more questions on social media, then love to be able to help you and answer them. So Russell, Marcus, how are you, Marcus? Hope you're well. Where are you working today, Marcus, up in London? Weddings, maybe? Or parties, bar mitzvahs? So if anyone needs a good DJ, I know a great one in London. And a gentleman's called Marcus Anthony. Great DJ. Seen some of his stuff, his music, even got one of his CDs as well, which is great. We still play that regularly. Thank you very much. Let's have the time. What's full? But must be moving. Love this. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Tara. And let's stay in touch. If you got any other, if you think of anything else, just message me direct. Love to be able to help you as well. Take care. Have a great, fantastic Saturday, Tara. Marcus, have you got any questions? I know you do lots of lives. You do lots of videos. You're posting. You're very active on social media. Is there anything that maybe you've had in the past that you think, I'm not quite sure about what to do or how to do that, or do you use advertising, Marcus? It'd be interesting to know. I think there's a huge opportunity for you if you're not, because you'll be able to get some new business or target new, whether it's weddings, bar mitzvah, or venues even as well that you want to target. So I think you should be thinking, definitely should be using Facebook advertising, definitely, or Instagram as well. Look, I hope that was useful today. And I might do another one maybe during the course of the week. I'm trying to find out the right time to do my Facebook Lives. I was doing them at 4 o'clock every Friday. That didn't seem to be quite working, although some people remembered 4 o'clock Friday, but I'm not sure whether that's the right time. We might switch to a Thursday around lunchtime maybe, or an early evening. So if you are watching this as a recording, let me know, what would you think would be the best time that you would like to see me and MC Square do some more Facebook Lives. Put it in a comment and we'll see, and we will listen to what people are saying to us, so to find it at the best time to speak to you. So look, it was Sujan, how are you, sir? Hope you're well. And we've been now talking about, how long have we been talking? About 45 minutes now. So I'm conscious of your time. I know some people are still coming in and out of the sessions, but I'm going to call it a day. And please, if you've still got a question, add it in the comments. I will look through these later and answer them for you. So let me know what you think. If you liked the video, please share it, like it, and put a comment about it. Let others know about our Facebook Live, and hopefully we can help them in any way, give them some advice, some free advice. We'd love to be able to do that. Have an amazing Saturday, an amazing weekend. Top, thanks, you're welcome, Suj. We must catch up when we're back in the UK. I think we need to talk, me and you. Definitely. Suj, can we make an appointment late July, early August? I think we should have a chat. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing your busy Saturday with me today, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the near future. Have a fantastic Saturday. Take care. My name is Michael Kushkiri from MC Square Marketing. Take care. Bye.